It's Nissan Arena for this incredible match. Game 3 of what we're covering today. We're covering 7 on the live stream. It's open mixed level netball, and it's Victoria taking on the ACT. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by none other than ACT guru, Tamara Weatherburn.
Millsy, it's wonderful to be here with you in sunny Queensland today.
It's a funny old day. It was just bright and sunny at the start, and then it got cloudy and humidity, and anyway. We're a bit like Victoria now, all the seasons in one day. So this should be a good match. Victoria looking strong.
2 from 2, I hear. ACT coming in yet to get the win, so they'll be chasing that today.
So we will have first quarter action coming up straight after these messages.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmsford Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play Vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
Welcome back. Just before the start of this game between ACT, they're looking very good. First time in this division, the open mixed division, taking on Victoria. Let's start with the Victorian side. They've given me their lineup. Jack Carpenter is the shooter. The goal attack is Stacey Gardner. The wing attack is Shannon Blackman. The centre is Jamie Clark. The wing defence is Adana Button. The goal defence is India Ford. The goalkeeper is Daniel Stone, or he prefers to be called Dan. That leaves a bench of Jess Black, Sam Dugan, Brooke McCarthy, Sam Milne, Jared Penthony, and Ashley Smith. Coached by O'Hara, and Costello is the manager. They've only given me their initials, so I don't know who they are.
David and Narelle.
There you go. Thank you. I knew you'd know. So that's brilliant work. So you got the ACT team there?
Yeah, I sure do. So in goal shooter today we have Dione Fife. Her partner in crime is Nick Hampton out in front of her in goal attack. Wing attack is our little gun Carly Simons, also captain. Through the middle is Nathan Hosey. Wing defence is Jordan Carney. In goal defence we have Kim Goodearl. Goalkeeper will be Austin Mills. Our super subs for today are Taylor Chancellor, Chris Eldridge, Sophie Eminen, Kyle Robertson, Olivia Spillane, and Ben Todd. Our wonderful coaching team is Alicia Anderson and co-coach Kate Coffey, manager Cass Turnbull, and our primary carer is Alicia Koskinen.
So that's the two teams. They're walking on court now. The umpires for this game are, of course, Alice Anderson, Sarah Horn, and Jackie Osborne is the sub. Wow, it's a big game, ACT. Who's going to win?
Look, I am the ACT president, so it is very hard to go past our wonderful ACT Griffins. I think Vic probably going in the favourites, but given ACT are chasing this win, I think we are going to have a really hot match on our hands.
Okay, so you've gone with ACT. They're in the royal blue and yellow. I'm going with the Victorian side. I think they'll win it by some margin. They've been impressive so far this week. And they are in the, what would you call it, a grey blue?
Grey blue.
We expect them in
kit they've got, though.
I know, we expect them in navy. And they've rocked up with this grey blue with a sort of blacky navy strip down the side. And they will be going left to right of your screen. Action about to get underway. Just waiting, everything's in ready, just waiting for the umpires to get us going. And there we go, we're up. So first centre pass gets stopped there. So what's the strength of the ACT side?
Look, ACT have a lot of experience through that front end. We've got first-timers in our wing defence and goal defence. They have been in program before, particularly Geordie, but this is their first time here. Austin Mills in goalkeeper has been an absolute ball winner for the side, but it's very hard to look past our crafty little mid-courts with this very experienced shooting combination here in Dione and Nick.
You have a flair with the words there, Tamara.
Thank you.
You paint a beautiful picture.
I've got lots to say about netball. No one can deny that.
You paint a beautiful picture. So so first time in this division. So that was good. So you guys have come up now. You're here to stay.
It's a huge step up for us, but we were ready for it, particularly this mixed outfit. There's been a number of players that have been there for a long time, and they were ready for this new opportunity. As you can see with the ball going into Dione, Fife opening up beautifully and hitting that shot.
Of course, your reserve side, they did something pretty special the last 2 years.
Absolutely. We first ACT side in the history of our netball to make a grand final in 2022, and then backing up last year with a minor premiership. Unfortunately, able to get that elusive grand final win, but our men's reserve side made the grand final last year for the first time.
Well, it sounds like you guys are ready to come up. Victoria with the ball now. Look in. They find their big shooter. And no, it goes back out. Then eventually falls the way of Carpenter, and he makes no mistake. So 1-1. We've only played 2 minutes, early stages, first quarter. So you're going with ACT by a narrow margin.
Look, I think most of their games have been very close, so I expect nothing else today.
Okay, so coming into this one, Victoria is sitting in third. They're on 4 competition points. That means they've had 2 wins, and the ACT yet to open their account. So they're 0 for 4. And the VICs are 2 and 2. As the shot goes up and misses. Coming down the court. Victoria with it. Dutton fires it across. It's very good defence here at the moment from the Griffins.
The mythical creature.
Yeah. Over the top it goes. Carpenter. It's a nice play, that. He's got a height advantage in that circle.
They do. And a nice connection between their 2 shooters out there. That's going to be important for the Griffins to try and shut down.
And you, of course, you're recovering from knee surgery, correct?
I have joined the ACL club, like many of my fellow netballers.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger every year.
Isn't it?
It's quite a club now.
Yep.
So, in fact, I think we've got more members than non-members.
Yep, that's it. I mean, are you a netballer unless you've done your knee?
Exactly. You've never really played the game unless you've had a couple of knee operations, I always say. So, ACT with it, looking to tie this one up. Breaks down again, they go back out. Now they're with it, top of the circle, nice drive, and drew the obstruction. So that's handy. They've got a chance here, a little bounce pass. Nice works there by Dan Stone. Got around, gets the turnover. Was Dan Stone in the Australian squad 2 years ago. Ball comes down, nice work again, top of the circle. That's brilliant play. Carpenter gets himself in a good position, fires it and misses. So the score remains 2-1 in favour of the VICs. Bit of a slow start both sides, Tam.
Yeah, a little bit of a slow start. I think they'll work into it, but I am looking forward to seeing what changes both sides do. I know that's one of Dave's strengths, is utilising his full rotations, and he's very clever with the timing and when he puts his subs in as well.
So back with the ACT, trying to tie it up. Long shot here, just inside super shot range, and makes no mistake. And we're all tied up at 2s. We played 4.5 in the first one. Have you enjoyed your tournament so far?
Absolutely. I had a break last year, so it's lovely to be back. We also have a ACT 17s team for the first time in a few years. They played their first 2 games yesterday, and it was such a joy to see them on court.
So it sounds like you're running a pretty tight ship down there.
We're doing our best as a little state, and I think we definitely punch above our weight.
Just need to get better weather. It is bitterly cold.
That's why we're enjoying Queensland. A little bit hot for us playing here. Oh, a little bit of a misfire there. And
So
Vic are off.
Back with Victoria. It's all 2s at the moment. 5 minutes gone. Looking for the goal attack all by herself. There she is. Shot goes in. Carpenter makes no mistake. That was a smart play. Stacey Gardner ran around the outside there and fired it into Carpenter for the goal.
Yeah, beautiful shooter rotations happening down there for Victoria.
So you have to help me here tomorrow. They've given me a list of names, and again, no first names. So
yeah, that's not helpful.
no. So I'll let you call.
We'll provide some feedback.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to steal your sheet off your lobby.
You're right.
So just tear
The
that
sound
one up.
of
Just
paper
tear that one
ripping.
up. Do love it when I get first names. That's much better. So Fife with it now, steps back, shoots, misses. Great rebound there by Stone, kicks it out. Loose hands here, but no, they draw the contact. That's good. Top of the circle, Vic's looking to feed.
And Vic are doing a very good job at being patient and working to the circle edge to allow their shooters that time to open up down there.
So Vic get a little break on it at the moment. They lead this one 4-2. Again, long shot coming up. They need this. Nothing but net.
That is a Nick specialty there, those long clutch shots.
Nick Hampton never looked like missing that one. So Victoria get us underway. Took a while to get that centre pass going again. Gardner over the top. That's a nice pass. It's quite lucky. Carpenter moved early on the hold, which gave the keeper a good chance. Austin had a crack at it. Austin Mills. He'd have to be a pretty good player, wouldn't he?
He's wonderful. He is the MVP from our Mark Kerr Cup, which is our annual tournament against New South Wales. Warming into this game, he's certainly a ball winner for the ACT down there.
Yeah, you missed what I meant there. Austin Mills, one of my brothers.
Oh,
one of the
Millsy,
brothers.
yep, of course.
You missed that totally.
I'm focused, Millsy, you know that.
The jokes only work if you get them. So, anyway.
You know I'm serious with
Yeah,
that
you
netball.
do. She's changed persona since she sat down. It was all hugs and cuddles. Oh, good to see you, Millsy, but not so much now.
Now we're on. The game's on.
Game on as Victoria drain another one. So they get it out to 2 again, 6-4. So breaking play as those pesky patches come off. That's one of my hates in netball.
That hates, yep.
That and when we don't have a mop to clean up sweat. God, I hate that. Cost about $9 down at Bunnings, but I hate it. So anyway.
Towel not good enough for you, Millsy.
I'm a Sabco Super Mop sort of guy. You definitely need that. So again, a long block here from Nick Hampton. He doesn't mind a long shot, T.
As I said, is his specialty. A lot of confidence there and a lot of confidence in his partner, Dione, to get those rebounds should he miss.
So ACT get one back. It's 6-5. We've got 6 to play in the first quarter. Ball into the pocket. Clark, there to go. Top of this, ooh, loose hands. Who's going to dive on it? Hosey with it. Top of the circle, nice pass in. Fife couldn't pull it in, but it'll still be with the ACT. We've got timeout as the ball. Oh, we've called for the Super Sodco mop here. I bet a towel comes out. Yes, it. Oh, no, stop!
We've got the mop.
We've got a mop. It's a Sabco Super mop. Well, maybe not super, but it's a mop nonetheless.
It's a mop.
And we are going. This is magnificent.
Nick doesn't mind doing the work.
I got a tear in my eye. Finally. We commentate here for the Heart Sapphire series, and they have the little ball girls on the corner,
Yep.
you know, 7, 8-year-olds.
Yep.
And they run out with a piece of tissue paper, and it just frustrates
Surely
me.
that's a
Sometimes I have to
COVID
step
result.
over the mop that's here from other games, and then they end up doing it. I think you're getting photographed, Lovey, so someone knows you.
This is Renee Pickering, off screen, of course.
She's taking our photo. I'll just try and lean out of it. So.
I get in it. Man in front of us wants to get in it too.
Everyone wants to be part of it. It's going to be a great photo. Beautiful. That should make all the socials on the ACT Griffins.
Absolutely. Now, Renee Pickering is our VP and tour leader, and she's going to be commentating at 2:30 for our ACT 17s.
I had you and or her down. So it's definitely Renee.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's Renee. She's looking forward to picking up the mic today.
So ball back with Victoria. They now trail by 1. ACT, while we were getting photographed, have turned it around. And they lead it by 1. 7-6. Could be a low score of this one. But you said the ACT hang tough.
They do, absolutely. This is an early breakaway for them, though,
So
as it comes back to even.
7-7, 4:39 to play first quarter. Where are you staying here in this magnificent city?
We're staying just up the road. We are within walking distance. It's beautiful, particularly for us tour leaders to get to go hang out by the pool, which we haven't done yet, but
Okay.
looking forward to it.
Nice work.
If we can tear ourselves away from the courts.
So ball back with Victoria. They're working it down now at pace. Top of the circle. GA kicks it back out. It's going to probably... No, it stays
Good
in.
chase.
Jamie Clark did well, kept it in. Again, many passes not going anywhere at the moment. Loose hands. Is that a replay? No, says the umpire. Black with it. Looks in. Finds the shooter in Carpenter, who makes no mistake. And 2 in a row to the Vic. Get them to lead back by 1. ACT were on a roll. Dutton now looks down again. Black, long ball in, came from the hip, risky pass, but it gets there.
Yeah, they've certainly got trust to get that ball into their goal shooter.
So Carpenter makes no mistake. 9-7 now. So as soon as I got the present here, next year, make the names on the back of your shirts bigger.
Bigger? Well, we might be rolling out a new kit.
Excellent.
So I'll take that feedback just for you, Millsy.
So big one's a big ideal. So, and a contrasting colour. Like we just had yellow on gold on yellow
There
or
are
something.
colours. Can't change it.
Yeah, no, just something big. Across the backside would be perfect. I can read that. So 9-7. Oh, numbers. Numbers are good too.
Numbers would be good.
Yeah, numbers.
If you look up on the top of their necks, which you're not going to be able to read, we do have player numbers.
Oh my God. That's all of it. What? That's going to be what? 1.5
Font
centimetres?
12.
Font 12. You're killing me. I'll just get my binoculars out. I might be able to read that if they stood still. So back we go down with the Victorians. They're down by one, up by 1 here. Got an obstruction call here from pretty much anyone from the ACT team. They're all around that one. How come Hamptons are so big? His name's huge.
He's special. What else can I say?
So 10-8.
That's what happens when you make the All-Star 7.
Ah.
You get a bigger name on your playing uniform.
Get a pretty cool medal too, I hear.
You do. So Nick and Dione, they're our All-Star 7 from last year. And we have Carly Simons, who also made the Australian Mixed Reserves team, including travelling to PNG under Dave O'Hare, the Vic coach.
Funnily enough, I think you made that team too, didn't you?
Absolutely, but we're not here to talk
Did you
about
forget
him
about
today,
that, did you?
Millsy.
Did you forget about that tour?
Never forget. Just trying to focus on the players.
Oh, stop it. Here's some rubbish. And the ball's now with the Vic side. They're bringing it down the court nicely. Of course, you can join us on the Facebook feed anytime you want. All you have to do is get to the stream you're watching and just add the comments below that stream on Facebook. Ask Tamara a question, find out where ACT netball's going, who do you think will win the match, anything you want, just keep it nice. And we will endeavour to answer any questions you have. So in the pocket now. They go to the top. Nice work by Garner, just worked it in nicely, but good contest there from the GD. I want to say Goodall, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And a lovely shot to finish from Gardner. We're inside the last minute. Vics have got it out to 4, 12-8. It was tied at 8, so they're on a bit of a run here. And, contact there and a shove to boot from Ford. We're advancing it to where it occurred.
Good screen.
Hampton steps back. A lovely shot. Nothing but net again. He's a fine shooter. Keeps the ACT in it. It's only 3 to margin. Dutton with it, nowhere to go. Has to go right back. Stone again. Back to Dutton. Just better check it is Dutton and not Button. It's Button. How's that for writing?
Get your names right, Millsy.
Oh, if you can see my list, then I'm even. We need to type things, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we got computers, use them. So 13-9 now, margin 4. And we get an instruction. He does want to take it. He does not. So first quarter comes to an end, 13-9. Fair reflection on the quarter so far?
I think so. A few lulls out there, but as we've talked about, ACT will fight, and they are looking to get that win, so I think we can expect more in the second quarter.
Well, we'll have that second quarter after we pay a few bills and run these messages.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this.
Welcome back to the Nissan Arena, the home of the AMMNA National Championships for 2024. And we've got an open mixed division on today on Show Court 1. I don't know why they call it Show Court 1, it's the only show court. It's where the Queensland Firebirds play, and we've got Victoria taking on the ACT side. Currently Victoria leads this one 13-9 for quarter time score. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by Tamara Weatherburn, who is the president of the ACT side, so is completely biased. T, what do you make of the first quarter?
Look, it was a little bit of a slow start, as we said, but I can see the Griffies just spill it there, but I'm sure that they're looking to turn that ball over and get it back in possession.
Speaking of the Griffies, have you seen any changes? You know the players far better than I do.
No changes for the ACT Griffins.
Right. We'll try and work our way through the Victorian side now. Looks like there's been a change at goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper, yep.
And goal defence. So we'll start with goal defence. Button's gone to goal defence. Dana Button is now the GD. And I think India Ford's gone back to keeper. India Ford. And the wing defence, just can't see, that's not Dan Stone, so they've got a new wing defence out there.
Dugan, it's Sam Dugan.
Sam Dugan.
Yep. Yep.
So a new defensive structure for the Victorian side. How do you think that'll affect the Griffs as you call them?
Look, there's certainly an athletic bunch down there in Victoria, so I think one of our strengths in ACT is adjusting. We've got a crafty little front end led by Carly in wing attack, and I think they'll be okay, but look, Vic are certainly a classy outfit.
So the shot misses, and the two ACT people going their own way. They're trying to rebound it, which is unfortunate because one of them probably would have got it.
Look, we're all about supporting each other in the ACT.
My goodness, you have a way with words. Seriously, you're going to have to commentate a lot more. You can have all my games. So Hosey with it now, looks in, nowhere to go, fires it across. Great take there by Hampton. They're working extremely hard here, the Griffs. They're going a lot of sideways. Need to be looking more direct or into the pocket. Now they're at the top of the circle. They've made no distance. Into the pocket now. Hosey wants it. And oh, stop at the jump pass.
That's what we were waiting for.
Hampton into Fife. Well, that was high risk netball, but high reward.
It's the flair you can come to expect from our Nick Hampton.
I think there's a new, is there a new centre for Victoria up there? That's not Clark. Or is it? We'll wait till she gets a bit closer, we can read her name. So Victoria with it now. Oh, sorry, ACT with it now. Great turner.
It is a new centre, yep. Smith?
Smith, we have a Smith, I believe. We do. Ashley Smith. Welcome to the game, Ashley Smith.
Beautiful shot from Nick Hampton.
Didn't count,
Doesn't
unfortunately. It was lovely, but didn't
pay
count.
Off.
So Garner with it now, looks down, finds a flying Blackman through the court. Unfortunately, that turns it over. Picked up by Hosey. Now they're in transition. It breaks down a little bit here, over the top to Hampton. He's a long way from home. Works with Hosey. Top of the circle. Hampton from distance. He said he loves it.
There it is.
And like a proud mother of a baby bird, she was just sitting there like a proud mother.
Here it goes.
13 to 11. See, my words aren't as good as yours. So, back with the ACT side, 13 to 11. It's 13, no, I'm sorry, it was margin of 3 at the break. Fail away jumper doesn't fall that time for Hampton. Unfortunate. Garner with it now, working with Blackman, works really well. Smith now down the outside. Now they all drove into the same centre spot at the top of the circle. Could have thrown a hanky over them. People still use hankies?
Not me.
It's a thing of the past, isn't it?
Oh, you gentlemen.
Just pull it out of my top pocket for you, T. Shot goes up and in from Carpenter. And he's shooting very well today. He's a great target in there.
He's shooting beautifully for them.
And the lead, 14-11.
Oh, we got both ACT players down. Opportunity for Vic to extend the score further.
Vic 15, ACT 11. So didn't use the bench at all in the first quarter. You think there should be some rolling subs in this one, you reckon?
I think we'll see it, but this is certainly a strong lineup they've got on. We've got a lot of depth and talent in our bench, but sometimes settling into a match can be really helpful too.
So hand over the top there, just does enough to turn it over for Victoria. And now the ball flying down the court. And back at you.
There we go. Austin enters the game.
The legend that is Mills does well. And he's on the ground and catches it. Just needs to put it over the line for the try, but doesn't. So that was brilliant play by Austin.
That was impressive.
Runs in the family, T. So on the outside. And here comes the Subco Supermop. I'm a happy boy seeing that.
Seeing the mop back out. ACT players doing all the mop work.
You're new to the comp. So that's what it is. Discrimination.
That's fair.
Bullying the little brother, is that what it is? So,
look, I'm very proud of how the ACT Griffins have entered into Opens. As well for the men, it's certainly a huge step up for them.
Absolutely.
But they've taken it on.
But, you know, like, I think it's fantastic. We haven't had ACT that long in the organisation, so I think it's fantastic.
2017, when we met in
the
on the Gold Coast.
Exactly. Your progress has been great. In 7 years, you've And you've got 17s now as well.
Yeah,
So
we're
and that's
very
not
proud.
and that's not easy to do, like, because a lot of boys don't play netball. So to get 17s is
Absolutely.
a tough thing. So kudos to you and your team.
Thank you. We have a beautiful culture. We're very proud of it. And, you know, we've been very welcomed by all the states. It's wonderful.
Are you all politicians down there?
A fair chunk of us are, yeah.
Thought you might be. Shot goes over the top. And in. That is 5. She's having some game as well. So when they get it in the circle, ACT having no trouble scoring, just breaking down a little bit just on the outside.
Yeah, I do like this swap that Vic have made as well. Bringing the wing defence into goal defence has been a nice combo in the defensive end for them.
And the Vics look like they've brought Brooke McCarthy on at GA. But they've still got Carpenter there.
We got a goal
And
shooter
while there's
sub.
Carpenter there, he'll build a
coming as well.
castle. So back to Hampton. They have to go right across court now. Actually, I just mentioned Carpenter. He's just gone off.
Yeah.
Rolling subs. I hate them. As a commentator, as a player, I would have liked them because I wasn't the fittest. So back it goes Hampton now. Nice pop out there. That was a nice play.
Beautiful swing ball.
Button was waving at him as he took the shot. Didn't affect him at all. Hampton makes no mistake. And the Vics, they look like they're winning it easily. It's only 3. ACT just hanging around. The Griffs, as we call them, just hanging tough. So now we're back with, oh, nice step on and pass off to a new shooter. We'll have his name shortly. Just need him to turn around. So ACT with it. And that's over our incorrect centre pass. That's why you never have your keeper stand on the transverse line. But does well, gets a hand in it. Well, they are, Coach Gores. How's your eyes, T? Did you catch that name?
No, spun too quickly for me. Ends in a Y. Check the sheet, check the sheet.
Pethany. Jared Pethany.
Pentony?
Pentoni?
Jared. Welcome, Jared.
Welcome to the show, Jared. You're on national TV. Oh, brilliant work there. Hand in.
Hosey's got some speed on him. Fine circle edge.
There's not a lot to him, so he's quite quick.
He can take a hit, though.
But, I mean, he's got that little speed player's body. You know, he's super
Absolutely.
thin and just boom.
Works for him.
Yeah. So we've got a contact call here in the circle. We pass a shot. Hampton says, I'll have it.
I think that's the second time Dione's hit the deck today.
Keeping the floors clean, Dione.
We do like to keep tally.
So back with the ACT again. It was just blowing out, and this will make it 3 again. Nearly a hell ball. It is called hell ball. There's just not the option there. Hang on to that fraction long. That was Simons. Dugan with it now. Looks down, finds Blackman. A little bit congestive across the top there. They're all going to the same spot here, the Victorians, and eventually they have to throw it to the wing. And it is, as we called it, Jared Pentoni.
And on Jared, we have a sub in goalkeeper. Chris Eldridge has just taken the court for the ACT.
We're taking the great Austin Mills off. So who's gone in there?
Chris Eldridge had a cracker of a game last night. We'll be looking to do the same today.
Eldridge wearing the skins. Couldn't get over that one. So the margin out to 6 now. They're on a bit of a roll here, the Victorians. They've scored 3 straight. So 20-14. We've got a call here. Dugan out. Hampton over the top. No. That's brilliant work there by Ford. Just ripped it down. So, is it possible? It is. Blackman's been replaced by Black. They're starting to mess with me, I reckon.
No, they're trying to make it easier for you.
So Blackman has gone to the bench. Black has come on. That's Jess Black. And she's at wing attack for the Victorian side. Dugan with it. Into the pocket. Pentoni now. Nice work. They're working well here, and your man Eldridge gets a hand on it, but there is a whistle. McCarthy steps in. She'll take the shot, misses. It's rebound. It's anyone's. Falls away. Victoria. Pentoni chases that down. But there's a footwork call, a bit too fast on the feet. So back with Eldridge. Let's see the transition. They need a goal here, the Griffs. There's been a change at centre for the Griffs.
Yes, that's our squad captain, Olivia Spillane.
Spillane. She's in the pocket now, fires it in. It can't be controlled in that circle.
And we have gone with a all-female. Nope, another change coming in as we see Ben Todd enter the court in wing defence, taking off Geordie the Jet Carney.
Ben the Bod Todd comes on. Just taking a lead there. See, seems like everyone's got an adjective. So, ACT, they fumble it out there. Spillane couldn't hang on to it. Back with forward. Oh, that was a risky pass, but it got there. Have to go long into the mid-third now. We've got 3:39 to play. This margin is still 6. We've been stuck on 2014 for some time.
Yeah, not a high-scoring game here today, but certainly a hotly contested one.
The bib's come off. Let's stop the whole game for a bib.
It's not the bib, it's the mop.
Yes, anyway, moving on. Of course, you can join us on the Facebook page. Drop us a comment, tell us what you think. Ask T a question. If you want to find out about ACT netball, now's your opportunity. Just go to the feed you're watching right now and the comment section, just ask a question. Just take this opportunity to remind you there are a million fake pages going around at the moment. If you're asked to pay for any broadcast for this event, it is a fake page. Do not, I stress, do not pay for any coverage for this tournament. It is all free through Facebook. And if you are getting friend request from a page, it's also a fake because pages can't ask for friends. It's a person impersonating a page, so please don't add to any of those.
Do not accept.
There is, and it's every state and every territory that's here is getting absolutely pounded by fake accounts.
You know you've made it in men's netball
I know,
when we have
right?
fake accounts.
Even the diamonds don't get fakes like this. But the men's netball, that's where you want to be. It's because we've got Oz Products, great sponsors. So
That's where we want to be.
That's it. You've arrived when you have a fake account. Shot goes up and misses. Victoria lead it by 8. I thought that bounced out. Umpire said no, marking the dodgy eyes. Pantoni misses. Contest ball still with Victoria. This will be the third time's a charm if they get it in here. 2:08 to play in the first half. Again, another throw in coming.
Good tip from Todd.
You're killing me. And back it goes. Todd thought he had it. Umpire took it off him. 2-1 on the circle. No. Smith with it to Pantoni. Needs the goal. Hits the front of the ring and rolls in. So 23-14 now. They've scored 6 straight, the Victorians. Smith with it. Looks like some bench warmers stretching over there. They'll be coming on shortly. T.
Like to see it. That's our other shooting combination in Sophie and Kyle. Some beautiful height with Kyle and movement up the front with Sophie.
Well, they've only scored 14 for the half, so that's probably need to change the front end, yeah?
Yeah, look, it's probably about time to make a change.
Another shot goes up and in, and Victoria get the margin to double figures. Biggest lead of the match, and they own it, 24-14. Hampton calling for help, gets it now. Todd, long ball to Hampton. It's a nice take, wing attack.
Yes, Carly is an absolutely talented player from the ACT, playing in the Canberra Daughters last year at the Australian Netball Championships.
Commentated that, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not surprised.
That was up at, it was in Morayfield, which is north of Brisbane.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were good enough to
course
pay
they got
me
you
a
down.
sum of money, and off I went.
Off you went.
And then they told me when I got there, you're doing it by yourself. And I went, jeez. And they said, oh,
Not
by the way,
surprising.
you're doing 3 games by yourself. You kept that quiet, I said.
Should have given me a call.
I would have flown you up on my own dime, Lovey, because it was tough. 10 seconds to go. Ball goes out. Victoria won't score off this one. Neither will the ACT. So we're going to go in at 24-14. Bit of a low scorer, but the ACT side, they were hanging tough. They had it 3 most of that. And just in that last part, 7 straight to the Victorian side meant they pulled away. Great first half, T.
Excellent first half. I think more to come, but Vic are looking classy out there, and we're looking forward to the Griffies bringing that scoreline back.
We'll see if the Griffies can do it after we run these messages.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmsford Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's yeah, it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play Vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena here in Brisbane. It's on the southern side of Brisbane, a little bit about 15 minutes out from the CBD, and it is the home of the AMMNA National Championships for 2024. By AMMNA, I mean the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Association. They are running this event. We are glad you can join us in the commentary. Right now, we're halfway through our day of broadcast, game 3 of 7, and we have an open mixed game on, and it's quite a good game. We've got the Victorian side taking on the ACT, as we call them, the Griffs, and they are doing quite well. It's 24-14 in favour of the Vic side. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by, well, netball superstar, played for Australia a couple of years ago, Tamara Weatherburn. It's great to have you with us.
Great to be here, and I'm just enjoying the Griffin supporters doing our famous Griffins clap to welcome them back onto court.
Isn't that the Canberra Raiders Viking clap? Come on, who are you kidding here?
Well, we do have Kim Goodall, partner of one of the Raiders player, here with her wonderful little daughter.
Excellent. So we asked you before the break if you wanted to drop us a line, ask a question. Zach Hocking from Queensland. Tammy, who's your favourite opponent to play against?
Oh, look, Zach, I think he's
Is he fishing there?
maybe fishing there a little bit, Zach. Certainly a tough opponent. I'm going to go with Kieran Devitt from the ADF. He plays in the mid-court and may have a lovely little connection with him back home.
Right. So you just put Zach Hocking back in his place. Well done. And Kudos to you, Kieran. It sounds like you're in a wonderful relationship. So 24-14 margin 10 here. You also got a message in the break. Someone asking you if you've got to put account details in. Is that right?
Yes, don't do it. Do not pay for the games.
We cannot stress the coverage is free. Free through Facebook. So please, 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 please do not pay any money to anyone. It is fake.
Tune in and don't pay.
That's it. So get us underway. A few changes there for the Mighty Griffs.
Yeah, we have Taylor Chancellor joining the court. Great story with Taylor. She has been elevated. Yep, I'll find her. Goal defence.
She's goal
Taylor
defence.
Chancellor, yep.
Yeah, Taylor Chancellor.
Elevated into the team, Tay, and she has just taken in her stride and stepped straight into the Opens environment. So well done, Tay. Joining her on court, we now have a new shooting combination just to give Vic something different to think about down there. So we have Carl Robertson, who is a fellow ACL clubber and has returned back to court after a 12-month stint off. He's come through our Junior Griffins pathways. And joining him is Sophie Immonen in goal attack.
Sophie Immonen.
Yeah, Sophie Immonen. A local product, has gone through the ACT female pathways and now jumped over to the wonderful game of mixed netball.
She's come to the right side.
Absolutely.
So ball with the Victorian side. It was 24-14, now 25-15. 24-14 at the break. 1-all this quarter. We've played 1.5. So they need to make a run here. The margin 10, you'd think ACT, they want to get this down to single digits, maybe sort of 6, no more than 6 at three-quarter time if they're looking to win this one. So loose pass there, gets through though somehow. No, it doesn't. So the umpire's called that one back. So back with Victoria. Stone's come on at GD for the Vics, which means I think Button's gone to the bench. He has. So Dan Stone at GD.
Cute as a button off the court. Stone's having a good game there. Millsy's shaking his head.
Shot goes up and in, and that was Carl Robertson. And he...
Not yet, I'll work on it.
You work on Carl, beautiful.
Oh, yes. Sorry, got excited. Great job, Ben Todd.
Todd the Bod did beautifully.
See, it's caught on.
It has indeed. We'll be taken off the air shortly. So back it goes. ACT, they're working hard. Margin 10. Falls away the big unit, Robertson. He's got the left knee precautionally strapped after the ACL injury. And nothing but net there to Immonen. And the ACT now, got a bit of energy. Can they just turn that into goals?
Yeah, I think the fresh legs out there has definitely helped. Maybe a little bit of height.
Up over the top. Well, we couldn't do it, the big man. Did the old, tried to do the magic roll.
Oh, well kept in there by Vic.
Nice transition. At pace, Bethany drops it at the end, but he gets it back. Left-handed shot, rings around. An all-round good shot. Gets the margin back to 10.
Little dunny roll.
And now. So we have it here. Long, long ball.
Oh.
Bethany on the fly, but it did bounce out. He tried to con the umpire, but alas.
I do think Black has had a really consistent game for Vic. She's been very patient down that attack end in wing attack, creating a lot of play for them and just really making sure that they get to the circle edge.
She's made a difference since she's come on. So that was nice work.
Oh, well done.
Brilliant work by the centre for Victoria. Both trying to read his shirt. We'll come back to that.
Milne?
Could be Sam Milne. And you wonder why I hate rolling subs. It's good when you know the players, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
But when you're doing 4 games a day and have never met these people. Back it goes. ACT working it around the 3 into the space. Unfortunately, last pass letting down after some good lead-up work. It looked impressive.
It's taking a minute to settle in. And look, Dave should be really happy with how his team are doing. They've certainly been in control.
You're talking about Dave O'Hare?
Dave O'Hare.
He's pointing the finger there, trying to get people to go a different direction. So Stone with it now, fires across. Nice pop-up ball there. Pentoni steps back and gets it. It's getting a little difficult for the ACT side. The changes haven't just clicked. We've scored 3 and 5, which is not too bad, I guess, but only 17 for the match so far. Yeah, I see what you mean about Black. She's just stepping around opponents there, working well.
Very steady player out there.
Ball goes up and in, misses. And well shepherded there by Eldridge.
Oh no, a little bit of confusion. Vic retained the ball.
He would have picked that up.
I think he would have.
If he thought it'd come off one of the ACT players, he would have grabbed it. Then Tony now.
Beautiful baseline cut. He's been working the space in that shooter really, in that circle really well.
Has indeed.
Read that like a book.
Like the proverbial Dr. Seuss, Milne brings it down nicely, working with Pantoni. Steps back, unusual style, very effective. It's almost like a squat as he releases it. And
Yeah,
it goes in though.
He's been very accurate
Yeah.
for them, and beautiful transition out in front to help.
Sometimes as coaches we try and change people's shooting styles, but
If it works.
if it's going through the hole, just let it go through the hole. So, and there he is again. He's been on fire. The last 5 has all been Pantoni.
Just held on to that one a little too long though, and ACT are off again.
So ACT looking to break this run. Margin is now 14, 10 at the break.
Looking to have another swap in our wing attack role. So we've got Dione Fife back on the court in goal attack to allow Sophie Immonen to come on shortly in wing attack. I can see her in the sub box.
So Fife to GA, and she'll stay with Robertson. Is that correct?
Yep,
Beautiful.
that's correct.
And Simons will go to the bench for...
I can see Sophie Immonen waiting patiently for a break there. Now, Carly, also the niece of our wonderful head coach, Kim Simons, who is our Opens men's head coach and the head coach of our Griffins program. So she is responsible for this wonderful little program. For all of this.
Yep, nice. Being a head coach myself, it's not the most pleasant job.
Not the easiest job.
No, gladly I'm not doing that anymore. Well done, Tracy Jeans Fraser from Queensland.
Oh, beautiful.
That was magnificent.
Yeah, that was very well read.
Just came through clean as a whistle.
He's had a few of those now.
Shot goes up, misses, but unfortunately the rebound falls straight back to Victoria.
And Black has gone to the bench. We have a new WA for Vic.
So McCartney missed a shot. Eventually Pantoni gets it back in. A new WA for Vic. I'll try and get that name shortly. Is that Gardner? Gardner's back. She started the game. She started at GA, I believe.
Yeah,
so
I was
she's
going to
come
say, I
on that
thought
wing
she
attack.
was in the circle. Love some versatility out there.
Showing the selectors what she can do.
Certainly handy in the mixed environment to be a versatile player.
Long ball over the top. Fife tracks it down, looks in for the big man. He's not there. Has to go back now. Spillane back to Fife. Into the pocket. That change has been made. Immonen is at wing attack.
Yep.
Robertson. Long shot. That's nice. So ACT, they're hanging tough. They get it back to 13. So it's been as much as 16 in this quarter. Again, Fife with the give and go. Wants it back. Doesn't get it. But does enough to take the defenders out of the equation, which makes it easier for Robertson. 2 in a row now. Here come the ACT Griffs.
And look, traditionally for Dione, more of a goal shooter role, so it's nice to see her out the front sweeping the circle and getting some movement out there.
So lots of movement going on. Stone with it, has to fire it back now. Victoria looking to break this run from the ACT. The old give and go. Falls down. Pantoni's been great this quarter, steps back. Hits the back of the ring and drops in. And just like that, it's back to 13. Incredible take there. Full stretch Immonen. Chancellor just gets it now. Hold and play. Straight obstruction there. Milne had the arms up. 2 and 1 in the circle. They do it well. I thought they'd probably go to Robertson, but they didn't.
No, Carl's setting the screen for Dione out there.
Nice work. Victoria with pace, bring down the court.
And finding that circle edge. Again, that's been very consistent across all of their mid-courts, is working down to the circle edge.
About as consistent as a shot from Pantoni. He's been very good today. over the top. That strapping there on your centre on your centre's knees. That's all good.
Yep, knees aren't the problem. She's doing really well. We've had a little ankle twinge, which has just impacted some of her speed, I think, this week, because Olivia is a zippy little mid-court for us, and she has been working back into the games just with a little bit of reduced court time to start with, but she's back on fire to her nearly normal pace.
So over the top, clash of bodies, but it goes the way. No, it doesn't. It's a contact call. Outside the circle, actually. Must have been off the ball. Now we've got a timeout here for, she said an ankle, but
injury time.
it's a rolling sub. You don't need to do the fakey injury. So now we're swapping Stone. Looks like he's going back to keeper, is he? Yeah, Stone to GK, and Smith's come on at GD. She was centre just before. It's all happening for the Victorians at the moment.
Yeah, maybe a little bit tactical. Get Stone back onto the height in Robertson. Not a bad decision.
Spoken like a true coach there, T. As the ball sails over their back court there. So this is the chance. AT have worked this down to 12. Remember, it was 17. And, oh, we just got through. Pantone had a good crack at that. Long, long ball. Fife puts it in the air. Oh, we've got a whistle. Probably could have played advantage there. They were much closer to the ring and they get there anyway. Robertson. Nice shot by him. Bit of a comeback coming on here, T.
That's what we want. That's what I want.
That's what half the viewers want, judging by the support for the ACT Griffs.
No, VIC are doing great as well, and I obviously have a lot of support for Dave and what he does out there.
Stop it. Next year was saying the winner is netball. Netball's
You know
the winner
the
today.
winner is netball.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the rubbish you're hearing right now. So, ball top of the circle. Fumble. Was it replay? No, said the umpire.
Floats that baseline drive again there and hits his shot.
So, into the pocket. Lowen plays, it rolls out. Halfway to Perth, back we go. That stop here be very beneficial for the ACT side, but they don't get it. Pantone gets one back. So we're back to 13, 36-23. We've got just under 3 to play in the third quarter, the championship quarter as we call it. No idea why we call it that, but we do.
But this is where games are won, Millsy.
Really? Found that one full time myself. But maybe that's where so many coaches go wrong.
It's the third quarter.
We won the third quarter.
Not the final score.
Yeah, you lost the other 3 by 38. Shot goes up, out. No, it's kept in brilliantly. The huge man, Eldridge, he does an incredible job. The bod's back out there. Down it goes.
Here comes Livy. Showing my age here, but I coached Livy when she was in under 13s back home. So beautiful to see her stepping into this Opens environment. She's been here for a few years, one of our experienced players.
It's the 30th anniversary of the Queensland Men's Open side at the moment. We played first game in 1994, yeah. And I'll show you my age. I was in that team.
Yeah, you were.
So I've got you covered. I've got you covered on age. Ball pops out now. It's with the Victorian side. Still, the Griffs won't go away. Another turnover here. Don't think the Victorian coach will be super happy with the amount of turnovers at the moment. The Griffs just hassling beautifully. Todd with it now, fires it across. Fife up and over. Stone tried to get it. He's very flat on when he's trying to get those balls. He's square to the ball, which is probably not the best position to be in.
Although trying to push Carl high.
Yeah.
See if that tactic works for him now.
But I'd prefer him if he got side on, you know what I mean? Then he can at least, and he knows the ball's going to go to
space.
a particular area.
Yep.
Yeah. So, margin 11. This will make it 10. They're coming home here, the Griffs. Shot goes in. You wouldn't know it, but Tamara Weatherburn is excited. They're playing the very cool, calm and collective I'm the president role. So Black with it now. At shooter. Takes a shot. Nothing but net. We've got to hand it to the Victorians. They are versatile. Lots of players swapping positions. Black was at wing attack just before.
That's certainly something I love in the mixed game, is the ability to move across different positions. It is funny sometimes to see players rotate from GD into centre and then off to shooting.
Forrest just took a tumble like she'd been shot.
It's the third for her today.
Yeah, we'll have to get the Sabco Super Mop out. So you're a player yourself, T. Obviously, you played for Australian team. Was that 2018?
Yeah.
What position were you?
Through the mid-court,
Yeah.
best place to be in my opinion.
Yeah.
Tend to play a bit more centre in the mixed environment. Enjoy wing attack in the women's game.
Excellent. So you played before you did your knee. Were you playing in like whatever the state league's called in ACT?
Yeah, we have a local state league, which is we have our M League aligned as well. So all of these players will be playing in our local state league.
Excellent work. Well, that quarter comes to an end. It is a 12-goal margin, 38-26. The Vics win that one by 2. So that was a 14-12 quarter. So third quarter action comes to an end. We've got 1 to go in this big one. Can the Griffs come back? We'll find out after we run these messages.
Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me, cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this, you wanna be like this.
Welcome back to the last quarter in the Open Mixed Division. Game 3 of 7 that we're covering today. It's Vic taking on the ACT side. We're coming to you live from Nissan Arena, which is in the southern suburbs of Brisbane. If you want to come down and watch it, we'd love to see you backside courtside, because every paying customer is a benefit to the Queensland Suns. So 38-26 is the margin at the moment. Victoria, they got it out to 17, and then the ACT side third quarter came on a run. I'm Dave Mills. You've heard my voice before, but I'm joined by Tamara Weatherburn. You must be proud of your Griff side, aren't you?
Absolutely. I think we're just going to seed and keeping growing and growing throughout this competition. We've got no changes for ACT, but it looks like there's a few for Vic.
Oh, goody. I love a good
Yeah,
change.
I know you do. So I think Smith's gone from centre into goal defence. I love that.
Yep, she was moving around the court. Smith's obviously the big utility player, because she's moved in many spots.
Oh, but wait, we've got Black now running goal attack.
Yeah, Black was wing attack when she was on. So all good times here.
Little favourite player out there.
So, and Button's come back on at keeper. That's him there contesting with Robertson. And on this occasion, Robertson gets the chocolates. appropriate, given Easter was just yesterday. Button hits the floor. Robertson says, I don't care, I'm stepping in, take the shot. So with clock not being the friend, the ACT get it to 11. So here they come. I'd love to see them get into single figures, put a bit of scoreboard pressure on the Victorian side. Let's just have a look around the grounds. There's obviously a game going on. WA's playing SA on the court 1. That's on the stream if you want to check that score. But behind us, we've got Queensland and New South Wales in the open mixed division. New South Wales absolutely dominating that one. They've just hit 60. Queensland, unfortunately, 33. So that's a margin of 27 with 10.5 to play in that one. We'll give you the final score when it comes up. So back we go. You surprised with the New South Wales score there, T?
Yeah, a little bit actually. We had Queensland first up for round 1 in our introduction into Opens, and they were certainly a classy act out there, so I'm surprised that they're being nearly doubled at the moment.
So you have, you know, a Carmel Weatherburn?
Do I know a Carmel Weatherburn?
That
Do
might be
you
your
know
mother?
a Carmel Weatherburn?
Apparently I do now, because she's telling you what a great commentator you are.
Hi Mum, little shout out there. And look, while we're on it,
Hit me.
Mum is an AA badged umpire, so she would have been at ANC while you were there.
There you go.
She goes and does some work with Netball Australia. She's just been to Team Girls Cup,
Brilliant.
so I'm very proud of my Mama Bear, Carmel Weatherburn.
So it's fair to say netball runs in the family?
I had no choice.
You had no choice. Yeah, you said I want to play rugby. Mum
Lucky
said no.
I love it.
You are not playing AFLW.
Hence why I can talk netball all day, and I hear you can talk netball
Oh,
all
allegedly,
day,
there's a podcast out with my name attached to it. Allegedly, it's called The Netty Show. Allegedly, it drops on 5 a.m. Friday mornings. And we're doing episode 3 recording tomorrow. If you want to stick around and see how we do it,
Tune in.
it'll be fantastic. Shot goes over the top. The VICs. It's the 3rd game in a row I've plugged that. Seriously, someone's going to talk to me shortly about
Keep
that.
going.
So,
We're all netty nuts around here, and we all want to hear more netball
well, if you're a
talk.
netty nut, you're going to love the Netty Show. So, long ball over the top. Gardner finds the very versatile Smith. Back to, is that Clark out there?
Yep.
So Jamie Clark now with the fence. For those at home, if you've just tuned in, ACT in this royal blue. They're going left to right of your screen, and the, I guess we'll call it navy / black / grey of the Victorian uniform, very sharp. They're going right to left of your screen. It's a very striking uniform, the Victorians.
Yeah, and they're looking as good out on court as they do in their uniforms.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't mind it when a state gets away a little bit from the traditional colours.
Yeah.
So they've done, there's enough navy on there for it to, to be Victoria, but yeah, that's smart play. Whoever did that, kudos.
They've kindly put their names on the back in white for you too.
And they stand out,
So kind of them. So thoughtful.
I wish every association did that. So 10:40 to play. It's pretty much a difficult task now for the ACT side. The goal would be to get it to single digits. They're down by 15. If they could get this one to 7 or 8, they'd be happy. So 61-35, Queensland, New South Wales at the moment. New South Wales continue to dominate.
And Vic just continuing to find that circle edge beautifully on the show for it.
You see Todd's gone to centre for the Griffs. Long ball over the top now.
And Geordie the Jet Carney back into wing defence.
So, ball in the mid-third. They can't find the shooters at the moment. Eventually they have to just go to the air, but Button, he's there. He reckons he got that one. Umpire disagrees with him. Robertson did move off his hold, so that brought Button into the play. If you're going to move, then it becomes a contest. So you've got to try and hold that strong front position or back position, whatever the case may be.
Good pass from Dione.
Yes, it was. And Robertson gets it with the penalty. 44-29, margin 15.
Oh, good spacing there from the wing attack.
Gardner all alone there in the pocket. 2-on-1 on the shooter, but she finds him regardless. And we're sort of going through the motions a little bit here. Intensity's gone out of it. Victoria will be looking to push close to over 50. ACT 16 down. Can they get it to single figures tomorrow in a burn?
Look, I think we need to see a little bit more of a lift in the intensity, but here's an opportunity.
Here it is. Smith couldn't connect with that pass.
Probably just looking for a bit more drive and connection from our mid-courts. Hitting the circle edge.
Todd couldn't hang on to that one, unfortunately. And the ball spills out over the backcourt.
It's a really long week for these players, and in particular in this division, having 2 games a day and it being such a physical competition. But it's what we're here for, and it's what we love.
Well, I'm going to ask you the question. Are you a fan of the 1 game a day, like only play each other once?
Look, personally, and as a player,
Yep.
love the 2 games a day. It's a great opportunity to play an opponent once and then see if you can go one better the next time you have them.
Yep.
Certainly for our open men's who have the 1 game a day, we would have liked to have had the 2 for our first year into the tournament. That being said, these games are so physical and it's such a big load on them that I can appreciate that, you know, sometimes 2 games a day is a bit much, but personally it's what we're here for. We want to play some netty.
Yeah, that's what the argument is that the loading is the thing. It was mentioned to me just before we came on air 2 games ago, and they were saying that it's a duty of care thing for your players.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd question that. I believe that that's the science around the female game, but your males could maybe take a little bit more of a load. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a sports scientist.
You're not a scientist.
Not a scientist or a sports scientist.
I'm shocked by that, Millsy.
It's not insulting at all there too. There's the margin's 18 here, back to 17. Thanks for coming, T.
You're welcome.
Good to have you in the box.
Happy to be here.
But yeah, no, you know what I mean? Like I mean, the sports scientists, they do what they do. So I guess that's where we're here to stay with this high performance sort of program every sport's running now.
Oh, absolutely. And look, with the open men's, we've got the extended finals to give us the extra game there as well.
Yeah. Not a big fan of that either. Well, you're going to have a team.
Tell me what you are a fan of.
Well,
then,
playing everything twice, Final Four. Like, simple. It's simple, isn't it? Like, yeah, that's me. But, you know, I mean, like I say, I'm an old dinosaur. Yeah. So we used to, the ironical thing is we used to have it back in the day. 97, 98, 99, we had to play each other once. They got rid of it because so many blokes were playing $3 to go away and getting 2.5 games.
Back in your day.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
Look, it is a player-funded tournament.
Yep.
And I am looking forward to watching the game continue to grow, where we can start to change that model.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You've got to get money into the sport. Once the money comes into the sport, different scenario.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
That's exciting. I mean, I love watching the men's game. The mop's back.
ACT doing it
Millsy
again.
Doing a good work down there with the mop.
One of the brothers.
Yeah.
Austin Mills. Write that name down, ladies and gentlemen. So, gets us underway again. Is his nickname Millsy?
No.
No?
It's actually not, but maybe it will be now.
No.
Oh, look, maybe it is in his circle of friends. But look, Austin's actually from Queensland. We've stolen him back this year to join our outfit. But
we had a fallout in the family, so we buzzed him off down to ACT.
He is a first-time dad as well. Maybe a little bit quiet on the intercept front today in comparison to what I have seen him do previously. He is an absolute ball winner. You're an uncle. Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, you guys have played well in this game. It's just some key moments there, just a fumble here and there, and that'll come with experience and, you know, as you guys play more at this level.
Absolutely. First time in the Opens division. I am incredibly proud. And look, I was talking to Dave O'Hare before the game, and for a lot of these players from the VIC side, some had had their first Opens experience last year, so it's been a good building process for Victoria coming into their second year for some of them in Opens, and you can certainly see it out there.
Well, since I coached the Queensland side, mixed side 2 years ago, and Vic were really not there. You know what I mean? They were quite poor, and then they got slightly better last year, and they're better again this year. But they haven't quite come back the way they did pre-COVID. So since COVID, they've just lacked a little bit.
Sometimes it's a building process.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey? Yep.
So it's the players were there before seem to have disappeared, and now they're just starting the process all over again. So we love that word in netball, process. It's right up there with phase and pathway.
You got to trust it. You got to trust that
the process. Anywho, 49-31, margin 18. It doesn't look like the ACT will get it to single figures. Can they keep it under 20 is the question. Working tight here. Hosey back out there now. Shot misses. Robertson chases down. Stone beats him to it, but it falls away Hosey. The umpire didn't like something, takes it back. So on the fly now, Smith with it. Good extension, but it's still with Victoria even though it goes out. So for the fans at home, you'll be doing some more commentary for us?
Absolutely. I have signed up some other fellow ACT peeps to come and join in the commentary box. So up next you will have Will Dredge and Renee Pickering doing our ACT 17s, and I will join you again tomorrow.
Excellent work. Now don't be afraid. You have to pick a very unofficial player of the game. So start to get your thinking cap on for that one.
Thinking cap is on.
Excellent. So shot goes up and in. Victoria hit Fiddy. Fiddy won they are now. They lead it by 20. I don't think the scoreboard reflects how close the game was, and it was close for quite some time, no more than 3 for most of the first half. And then late in that second quarter, they just got a run on there, the Victorians. They got 5 or 6 straight, and they went into the break at 10.
And look, we found that across a few of our games, the scoreboard probably isn't reflecting just how hard they're working and how much heart they're playing with. And if you take out a few silly mistakes and key moments, we're absolutely in these games.
WA, SA, I can't see the scoreboard, but it looks like they're both in the 40s. I'm on a very acute angle, so that game's quite close, I'd say. Unlike the Queensland-New South Wales game, which is just concluded, and New South have really put the cleaners to Queensland, 68-40. So the big man's back, and that's certainly helped New South Wales. Pentoni, he's been good. With that very unusual style, his feet are not even. But, as we've talked about, if it goes in, who cares?
If it works, it works.
That's it. Ball is with the ACT side now. 5. Well, she takes a shot, no, she kicks it out. 2:25 to play. So what do you guys do now? Do you head back to the hotel? Like you said, you're very close.
Yeah.
Stick around here, support your others?
We've got the 3 teams, so we do spend a bit of time at the courts supporting each other, getting the griff clap out. I'll certainly be here all day. Can't leave the courts because it's the best place to be. But we've got some good recovery back at our hotel. We've got pool, we've got ice baths, we've got the works.
I don't think you've ever said a negative comment in your life. So the ball with Victoria, they're leading this one now by 21. They're just starting to flex a bit of muscle here late in the game. Pentoni's been great. And again, that left-handed shot. He's not the tallest GA you'll ever see, but he's very effective. Up and over, the big man Robertson, he can't handle it. Goes out over the baseline. Looks to the heavens. And Stone will get us underway. Smith now fires it down.
What can't she play?
Tiddlywinks. Apparently she's bad at chess. I heard she's bad at chess. So back with McCartney. And nothing, well, it went around the ring a bit. It goes in, 1:11 to play. And Vic now just pulling away ACT. I think they're spent on this one.
Minute left.
So what do you take out of this one, T?
Look, I think everything's a learning opportunity for us, being the ACT Griffins. I think going into the second round of getting to come up against these opponents, we'll take those learnings and see what we can do with them. Excellent.
So inside the last minute now, the margin 24. It's been all Vic this last part of the quarter. ACT just struggling to connect. What's coming up, if you're wondering, well, stick around. 2:30 is the next time slot. We've got 17 and under games. New South Wales playing Tassie on the show court, which you're watching now. And then the court one, it's ACT, you guys, featuring Will Dredge and Renee. And they will be commentating that one. They're taking on the VICs. Later tonight.
Our ACT Grifflings.
It is. Grifflings. You could have cut something for everything, haven't you? The big games tonight, 5:30. We've got open men's on both courts. SA taking on Vic on show court. That will be an absolute belter. ACT taking on New South Wales. That'll be a classic as well. So 57-33, this game ends. The margin is 24. Let's start with the ACT side. The best for them, you reckon?
I can have one for each.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Look, I think... Don't make me pick.
I'm done.
Look, I think Nick Hampton actually started incredibly strong today. His ability to turn and shoot and his confidence on that shot, as well as being an absolute creative playmaker down there. For me, it's Nick today.
Absolutely, he was a go-to person in the circle. Unfortunately, at half-time, and they had to take him off. They changed the shoot because they'd only scored 14. So both shooters came out of that stage. Now the VICs, you got a tough task here. They were pretty impressive across the board and many versatile players. Who you got for that one?
Yeah, look, Vic were fantastic. I really enjoyed watching their defence end, but for me today it was actually Jess Black in wing attack. Now I might be a little biased towards the mid-courts. Equally, she was just so consistent, calm, and just had a lot of patience out there for her team.
So Jess Black for you, player of the game. For me, well, yeah, I just can't go past that. I thought Pentoni was pretty good.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say
I liked
it.
his shooting style. It's different, and yeah, he did well. So that brings to conclusion this game. Vic 57, ACT 43. Our thanks to the sponsors, Oz Products, and my name is Dave Mills. Been joined in commentary, Tamara Weatherburn. Thank you.
Pleasure.
It's bye for now. Stay with us. Game's coming up at 2:30. It's bye for now, and as always, be brilliant, people.